name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We are the #1 Class B dealership in the state of Florida. We're number 3 in the whole United States of America. I have lived in Florida my entire life. I am extremely proud to be a Floridian, and the fact that we sell more Class B RVs than anybody in this wonderful state blows my mind sometimes. But about 15 years ago, we started selling Class B RVs, and it became our passion. It became what we were laser focused on and all we did all day, every day. So that's what we do. We sell Class B RVs. But you don't care about that. You care about this really cool red thing behind me. I bet a lot of you guys are asking, what the heck is that? Like, what is it? Why is there a bright red, little tiny van behind you, Nick? Well, I'm glad you asked. So in Gainesville, Florida, we have a Class B RV dealership, and we only carry the top brands of Class B RVs. And guess what? Storyteller Overland is one of them. Storyteller Overland has redefined the 144 Mercedes Sprinter chassis over these last few years. They have taken it to where not just they build a great van that is very unique and great, but they have built a culture of overlanding that people are following and jumping on board with all over the country. So they do these rallies everywhere. The van owners start random rallies. The company starts rallies. Different people, they have these rallies that pop up all over the country of people that own storytellers, and they get together and they just have a great time. I watched one on YouTube the other day from We Are the Russos. There was like 20 storytellers there just hanging out, and then they invited other vans. And so anyways, it's just a great van community. If you want to get out and try some of those, I would strongly recommend it. But this video is not about promoting the van community, which it is, but it's about promoting this van. Is this Storyteller Overland Mode Beast the right van for you? So we're gonna go all through it. This is a 144 chassis, so it's 19 feet long. It is the Beast, so it is their absolute top of the line with everything Storyteller offers. They have 3 different ones. They have the Classic, they have the Mystic, and then the Beast. Last video I did was on the Mystic. This one's gonna be on the Beast. And we got a Classic in the other day and we sold it too quick, so I didn't get a chance to do a video on it, but we'll do one here soon. But they have a ton of changes for 2024. These just came out and they redesigned the inside. They redesigned their lithium system. They did, and Mercedes redesigned the chassis. So watch this video. You're gonna see if maybe the Storyteller Beast might be the van for you. So as you can tell just by looking at it, this is no normal van, right? This is not just a normal Sprinter van that Amazon uses, that somebody bought and they just made pretty on the inside. This is very unique. It's red. So it is red. What's cool about red? So this is a knockoff on the Grand Torino from Starsky and Hutch. Now, that was a little before my time. That was made in 1976. I was born in 1981, so my dad was having dreams about having the perfect son in 76, and then in 81, God fulfilled all of those dreams to him, and here I am today. But I'm obviously joking. In 1976, when this movie came out, it was obviously the biggest hit, Starsky and Hutch. Everyone loved it, and they had a red Ford Grand Torino that matched this. So they're only making 25 of these, limited edition. The first one we had sold in a day. This is a second one. I'm so lucky we get to have 2 of these, but this is the second one of these. The only thing that's unique about this one is that it's red. All of the other Beasts are gonna have the same options, the same features, the same overland capability, but this one is one of 25. This is actually, I think, number 7 or something. We'll see when we get inside, but they have a plaque that tells you the number it is. So they call this Van Torino to, you know, kind of pay tribute to Starsky and Hutch on the Ford Grand Torino. So anyways, it is red. It does have the cool white stripe. It does have the black, like the matte black on the top here. I love that they give you this flare space bumper. Flare space makes some great stuff. We get a lot of this from it. They have 2 big KC lights here. So what you do with these KC lights is you can move them up, you can move them down, and then you pop these covers off and they're really bright. So you got 1 here, you got 2 there, and you got, I don't know, 10 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's 8 there and 2 here. So there's 10 total in this Beast. So out of the three that they make, a Beast, a Mystic, and a Classic, the Beast is the highest end. So it has the upgraded suspension. It has the bigger lithium, the biggest lithium that Lithionics offers. It has the front bumper. It has the owl box. It has on the back of the driver and passenger seat, it has these cool carrying things that I'll show you when we get inside. It has the spare tire. I mean, it has everything that Storyteller offers on one. They've upgraded everything in this Beast, and that's why they call it the Beast. So you got your Mercedes LED headlights, you got your nice BF Goodrich all-terrain wheels or all-terrain tires with the labeled Beast wheels. I love it. This is their style of wheel that they do. It is, being that this is the all-wheel drive, so brand new for 2024 is the all-wheel drive chassis. It's a 4-cylinder all-wheel drive, and so you're thinking, Nick, the old ones are 6 cylinders. Isn't that faster? No. I've driven a 6-cylinder, I've driven a 4-cylinder. This has noticeable more horsepower and torque than its predecessor, the 6-cylinder. Those German engineers, you got to give it to them. They know what the heck they're doing. So they have engineered this thing to go. When you press the gas, it definitely goes. And being all-wheel drive instead of 4-wheel drive, you don't have to press a button. It is always ready and working for you. So big improvement when it comes to the Sprinter chassis, having the 4-cylinder and the all-wheel drive. And I know it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it does get better gas mileage, which is great as well, to get better gas mileage, more horsepower, more torque, and be all-wheel drive. So that's one big difference in this 2024 mode Beast that was compared to its 2023. The other differences are the Lithionics system, where the old ones used a Volta. This uses a much bigger Lithionics lithium battery system, 16.8 kW, to where you can use this thing for days on the lithium batteries, the solar panels, everything that they offer. So as we're walking through the Beast, it has the Alvan step, which is really nice. It has the wheels, the tires, it has the Alvan ladder, it has the Alvan boxes, which I'll cover. Something cool that we do at Sunshine State RVs. Actually, Storyteller gives you the smart plug, but what we do is we deliver for free anywhere in the country, or if you don't want it delivered to your front door, which is great if people don't want to come to Florida, but if you do want to come to Florida, we will fly you here. We will pick you up from the airport, bring you to our dealership, and we will teach you how to use this van or whatever van you buy. We'll spend as much time with you as you need, going through everything on the van. One thing that we're going to teach you, Corey, our main guy, or Robert, who's been teaching also, is going to teach you how to use your smart plug. So you plug it in and it hooks in there, and you can't pull it out, which is really nice. Then you plug it in the thing and you make sure the lights light up so you know, okay, I have power now, right? But what they're going to teach you is you don't want it to be halfway in, because then it arcs, and it causes a problem. You need that thing to be all the way in on both sides. So those are some of the things they're going to teach you when you're here. But then what's cool is once they teach you how to use the van, they put you up for 2 nights at a local, we put you up for 2 nights at a local campground, so that way you can camp for 2 nights and really understand how to use your van. I got 2 goals. I really have 2 goals when someone comes and buys a van from us. That A, they know how to use everything when they leave. And B, that they know that everything is working the way it should when they leave as well. And that's a new van, that's a used van, whatever it is, that is my goal. That for you to have the best experience, obviously, but to know how to use it and to know that everything's working. And so for those 2 nights that we put you up, that's what we do. We want to make sure that you truly know how to use your van. So owl ladder, nice wheels. I love this little Beast thing. This reminds me of like when I was in middle school, like they made those shirts that had like that cool punk guy on it with the Oakley shades and all that. So I love that. As we're coming back here, you can see you have a spare tire. You have 2 nVader racks, which is great. The great thing about the nVader racks is you can keep this box on it and you keep that tire on it. But guess what? If you don't need a box or a tire, you take these down and you can put anything on here you want. You can put 2 boxes. So you can put a box on top of this, a second box. I mean, these boxes are great. They're big, and good thing it's not locked. Big, waterproof, they're sealed, heavy duty. I think you can put a couple 100 pounds in here. I mean, this is a heavy duty box that if the apocalypse is coming and zombies are attacking, whatever you put in this box, we'll still be safe. Not really, I'm joking, but this is a serious box. You can also strap things on here. So they give you, this looks cool, right? But you can strap a tent on here if you want. You can put things on top. You can strap more things here. You can even lift this up higher and strap something underneath it. Across the top of this, so across the top of this here, you can put a bike rack if you want, which is cool. Something else, and I didn't point it out on the side, but on the Beast, it comes with 360-degree LED lights. So there's 2 on the side there, there's 2 back here, there's big ones on the side there, and there's big ones on the front. So 360 degrees around the van, you have LED lights, which is really neat. You also have a tow package, which can tow up to 5,000 pounds. You have rear sensors here. I'll give you a little peek of this here. So what's cool, when these rear doors are open, you do have access to everything in the back. We're not gonna jump inside yet, but there is a nice big screen that comes down. There's access to this. This is a hose. So the hose, you can use it right here. So you just kind of hook it in, just like that. And then you have hot water and cold water, and you can shower outside if you want. You know, if you want to shower outside, there is a shower inside. But if you did want to use the outside shower, there's a hose there. This is where so I like how they put everything in the van, so that way it truly gives you the 4-season capability of using all of this inside. So the water fills, the tank switches, everything is inside the van rather than being outside the van. So I don't want to give away too much of the inside yet because we're not there. So as we're walking, you do have a 110 plug. You have a solar extension here. If you did want to add more solar, you can hook up to a solar farm and it can power everything. You do have more LED lights. You see the 2 little ones, but then you have LED lights on the awning as well. And what's really cool is the roof of this has these planks and it's a walkable roof. So if you want to sit a chair up there, if you want to walk on the roof, you can do that to gaze at the stars. You can do it to watch the eclipse that happened last week. That happens once every 40 years. You can also do it to watch a NASCAR race. So lots of cool options there. I also like the OWL van running board. So nice, big, serious running board. It protects the van when you're running things, sticks in it, but also it helps you get in and out of it. So the outside of this van is really cool and very unique. Once we jump inside, you're gonna see what really makes a Storyteller layout and van on the inside just as unique as what's on the outside. So follow me. Okay, so we're in the 19-foot Storyteller Mode Beast. So this thing is only 19 feet long, but when you're talking about having a dining area here, it has the Groove Lounge, and then it has beds in the back. You can seat 4 seat belts here, and you can sleep 3 people, 4 if you needed to, but definitely 3 people very comfortably in this 19-foot van. So what Storyteller has done has made this very comfortable and functional for 3 people. I did mention that this was a limited edition. So Storyteller Van Torino number 7 of 25. So this truly is a limited edition van. Being on the Sprinter chassis, it does have all of the chassis upgrades that a Sprinter comes with. The 10-inch navigation screen, it has a push button start, adaptive cruise control, power seats, heated seats, all the safety features that you would assume a Mercedes has with blind spot assist, collision avoidance, everything that all the camera features that a Mercedes Sprinter comes with, this thing comes with it. So, you know, I love the Mercedes aspect of it. I think it's very comfortable, lots of chargers, lots of like all these cool switches here are all for all those LED lights all around the van. There's switches and stuff everywhere, and these are things that we'll teach you how to use once you come to Gainesville to buy one of these. But this is the dinette area. I love this Lagun Table here. The Lagun Table, oh, look at this, a nice little Sunshine State RVs mug. You get one of these when you buy from us. So the Lagun Table is nice, good size. You can work from it, you can move it, you can get rid of it if you want, but both of these seats do swivel. This is the control panel. So when you are working with all of the electronics, remember this has the 16.8 kW lithium battery. So that will power everything in this coach for days. I mean, everything you can imagine, but you control your lights, you control your climate, you control everything, all your tanks, everything is right here. So the battery will last for 7 days. Our fresh water tank's 100%. You can heat the water tanks, you can heat the water, and it shows you power flow, inverter on, inverter off, all the lights, all the different presets. So lots of cool things that their system can do. And you know what's neat is no matter where you buy one of these Storytellers from, you get the same price. So they have their see-through pricing, which is $232,000 for one of these. And I will tell you, all of the exterior upgrades they do, that's about $50,000 worth of upgrades right there, just with the bumpers and the boxes and the roof racks and the LED lights and the wheels and the suspension upgrade. They give you like the coolest suspension upgrade and all the agile off-road upgrade and the KC lights. I mean, there are some big time upgrades that come with this van that would be really hard for you to do on your own. But some people like to do it on their own, but this is how you can buy a turnkey, ready to go Overland vehicle. So you got your dinette system here. This is the Groove Lounge. So what we're gonna do is I am gonna move this. I'm gonna get rid of this thing right here so I can show you how this Groove Lounge works. So very easy. This folds. Oh, we might have to get rid of this too. So let's get rid of this one as well. So here, so this folds flat like this. A little safe in there, but don't tell anybody. This folds flat right here. And then this right here also folds flat. So now you have a bed. So I am 6 feet tall, and I know I fitted this because I've done it before, but I can fit and sleep on this bed. You can put 2 kids on here. You can put 1 large adult on here. But this is, I could easily sleep on this bed right here. Very comfortable. And I would probably put some type of cushion or mattress or something on it. But check that out. That's neat. Like, this is very neat. This is what they call the Groove Lounge. So we'll make this back up. And if you're taller, obviously your feet can go there. Oh no, let's do this first. This one goes first. Then this one's second. And then this is third. Oh, there we go, just like that. So now we are made back up into, there we go, made back up into the Groove Lounge. So as we're coming through here, you do have a fridge that is easily accessible from the outside. So if you did want to grab a beer or a drink from there, you can grab it there, very nice. I love how they brand all of this, and you have all of your lighting and controls there. You can control from the outside or the inside. What else is cool is you have the screen set. Let's see if I can figure out how to use this. So you're very lucky when you come to our dealership. I'm not the person teaching you how to use these vans because I kind of fumble my way through all of this, right? I'm nowhere near as good as Corey at teaching people how to use vans. But you do have a screen that comes all the way down. It Velcros there and there to give you privacy. Also, if you want, you can open it up there so you can see through it. And then this part of it, like I said, I fumble through all of this. This part of it here rolls up to where you can just have extra light and keep the bugs out. Or the whole thing rolls up like this to where you obviously can use, and it just takes a matter of seconds to do it, but the whole thing does go up and down very easily like that. And so we will teach you the most efficient way of doing this because obviously I need a little help. There we go, right there. So as it is away, it is nice. So I love the stuff here. Oh, one more thing before we jump in. Tim, you forgot, you didn't tell me to show this. Gosh, man, look at this. How cool is that? So I love how, there again, you have the little Storyteller logo there. You have, when you're outside, you can have food, speakers, lights. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff here. You know, my 13-year-old is a self-proclaimed artist. He is phenomenal. He draws on everything, everywhere. And so I can see him definitely using this area for some of his art. But I love how that goes up. It stays up. You do have a 110 plug there. So if it was me, I'd probably have a speaker here. I'd probably have it plugged in. Probably have a couple drinks on here. Maybe some snacks. My wife likes making guacamole. So probably put a snack on here. Be sitting around here hanging out with the awning out, having a good time. So I love that part of it. We are just showing the inside right now, Tim, but that was the outside. I'm sorry. So as we were walking through, there's one thing you notice is missing. You're right, the bathroom. So Storyteller did a lot of research to see how many people use the bathroom, how often do they use the bathroom, and it takes up 30% of the van. So obviously every van is built for a specific audience and a specific person. These Storytellers are built for the 1 or 2 people that want to go off-road, they want to go overland, and having a permanent fixed bathroom is not their biggest priority. Now, do they have a good option? Yes, they give you a toilet that has a cassette toilet you can use, 5 gallons, everything's good. They also give you this really cool patented halo shower. So, couple easy steps. What I would do is I'd probably move this a little bit out of the way if it was me, like this, and let me just move this a little more, there, and there. So we're set that straight up. You lift this up here, just like that, and then you get in. Then you snap your fingers. Actually, no, I did that wrong. So you fold that up, then you drop this, and you drop it, then you get in. And now you are in the shower with hot water, cold water, and everything you need right here. So you have hot water, you got cold water, you got a shower curtain and a drain, and you can take a shower here. And when you're done, you step out and you let it dry for a few minutes. So here's your hot water and your cold water there. You have your thing right here. You let it dry for a few minutes. Once you feel it is dry, you then roll it all the way back up. You stick it back in the cabinet, and your shower's now gone. So it is great to have it out of the way and not in the way as much as taking up 30% of your van, but everything's right there that you need. So it's great. If you want to store stuff on here for when you're not showering, you can do that. But this does make for great storage if you have bikes, if you have certain things you want to use. So that's the bathroom. This is the Groove Lounge. This is the kitchen area. So you do have a shower and a sink here, hot water, cold water. And if you don't want to use it, it is laid flat. You got different cabinets. So I love the way, oh, and this is the induction stove. So not everyone uses it, so they didn't want to put it permanent. But if you do want to use it, it's here. Pull it out, plug it in, and now you have induction. If you want to leave it at home, you can do that as well. I have talked to people that leave it at home, and I have talked to people that use it like crazy. So everybody uses their vans totally different. There is a microwave in here as well, and all of that can be used on the inverter. And that's what's great about having a 16.8 kW lithium system, is that everything in this van can be used totally independent on that lithium system. So the microwave, the induction stove, the water, the air conditioner, the heater, everything can be used on the lithium system. So we got all these drawers, and more drawers. So lots of storage there. Microwave, there is storage back here. So you got cabinet doors here. And I love how sturdy this is. This is insulated, sturdy, heavy duty. Same thing here. It's big if you need big, and it can be small if you need small. Totally up to how you camp and how you do things. So you got them here and here as well. And then you have the most versatile area in the entire van. So these little pocket things come on all of the beast. So behind the passenger seat and driver's seat, there's 2 big things full of pockets. On here, there are tons of little storage compartments. You can store so much stuff in these little things here. You know, some people are considered pack rats and they just store a lot of junk and they bring it with them. Other people are simplistic and they don't want to bring anything with them. So the simplistic friends of mine might look at this and say, what do I need all this for? Oh my gosh. My wife and my 13-year-old are very pack ratty, so they like to bring as much stuff with them as possible. So they would love all of this stuff. So right now, this is set up for storage. This is called a garage storage, whatever it is. I am 6 foot tall, 238 pounds, and I can fit in here. If you want to put 2 or 3 bikes, if you want to put e-bikes, if you want to put one wheels, if you want to put scooters, lots of different options. You can strap things down, you can lay them in here, you can pile them up. If you're a stargazer, one of our employees, Victoria, just went to Albany, New York last week to watch the eclipse. She could have filmed the entire back of this van with photography equipment. It took her an hour to get set up to take pictures of this eclipse, and they're pretty phenomenal. Actually, Tim, I'll send you a picture. You can show one of her cool pictures right now. Victoria does a great job of photography, and she uses RVs all the time, these vans, to go take the perfect picture shot. So photographers love all this space. They can go find the perfect shot and spend a week trying to find it. But if you get that one perfect shot, it is totally worth it to them. And the space is here for all of that. But if you want to use it as a bed, it's very easy and simple. How do I pull this? It says pull. Pull. Oh, there you go. So you pull that down and you lay this flat. And what's cool is you have a leg, and the leg goes right into there. There we go. So you have a leg there, and you have a leg here, and the legs go right in, and it gives you a workspace. So if you want a workspace, which is very neat, I have heard of and seen people use this as a standing desk. There's 110 plugs there. You can stand here and you can work. You can get a stool, you can stand up, and you can do whatever work you need. Obviously, you'd probably move this, use that as the 110 plug. You can put this over here somewhere, and you can set up your work desk right here, which would be perfect. If you just want to use this as a bed, this stands there, that stands there, and then right back here, this does the same thing, and it lays flat, hooks on, and now you have a big bed. I am 6 foot tall, and I have laid on this bed. I don't know how I'm gonna get into it from right here. I'm kind of cornering myself to where I cannot get in, but I will walk around and show you. I will walk around and show you exactly how to get in it. Lots of space, lots of room. I'm very confident in what Storyteller builds, and so 6 foot tall, I fit perfect. Space here, space there, and there's definitely room for 2 people to lay in this bed. So now, when you're ready to get up, you just kind of move that, lift that up like that, and then walk back through here, and we hook it right back in. And it's simple and easy and everything you'd imagine it to be. Then, even with this here, we'll fold that up there, fold that up there. Now they're both in place. Let's move this. And then now, we are back in place here, and put that back right there. And now, we're in place. So, we're back to a garage. So, took no time, rooftop air conditioner. Took no time at all to turn it from a bed to a garage to a bed, storage to a shower back to storage, a chair to a groove lounge, to a dinette, to a third bed, swivel the seats around, lots of flexibility, you know. And what's cool about driving a 19-foot van is you can truly park it anywhere. My wife's SUV is 18 feet 3 inches, and this is 19 feet. So a big, huge SUV and this 19-foot van, they're not that much different in size. So anywhere you want to go, anywhere you want to drive, anywhere you want to park, this thing can really park, and it can be anywhere you want it to be. So that's what's great about the 144. That's why so many of these overland companies are building on this chassis, because there's so much flexibility with it. And it can be your third car, it can be your only means of transportation, or it can be something you just use when you kind of, you know, I want to go camping for a weekend. So lots of flexibility with the Storyteller modes. Either the classic, which is their one with the least amount of stuff, so you can upgrade it yourself. the Mystic, which is in the middle, or this Beast, which has every single thing that they offer. So I love Storyteller, very proud to represent them. We've been carrying about 4 or 5 months now, and I have fallen in love with the community, with the people, and with the way they run their business. They truly have their see-through pricing that everyone has to sell it for the exact same price, and no matter where you buy it, no matter what it is, you are getting the same price. So you might as well come to Gainesville and get the best customer service in the world. So thank you for watching this video. Come to Gainesville. We will fly you here, or we will deliver it to your house for free. But yeah, this is a great option if you are looking for a 19-foot Sprinter van to go overlanding. Thanks again for watching.
Wow.